Hello everyone, it's Arlina from Yarnalina here, and today we're going to be making a crochet strawberry cow amigurumi. The materials you'll need include a 5mm crochet hook, Vanna's choice yarn in the color pink or rose, and in the color white. You're also going to need some additional red scrap yarn and green scrap yarn for additional decorations, a yarn needle, a stitch marker if you need it, and 9mm black eyes with the washers, as well as some fiber fill. So without further ado, let's get started. We're first going to start off with the head of the strawberry cow. So first you're going to make a circle. You can either choose to make it through a magic circle or the chain loop circle way. I prefer the latter. So first, to make a chain loop circle, you're going to make a slip knot. And you're going to chain 2. In the first chain, you're going to have 6 single crochets. Before you connect it, you're going to single crochet into your first single crochet to connect the circle together. After you do that, you can pull on the tail to secure it together. Then to start off your next row, you're going to single crochet into the first stitch of how you connected it. So that will be an increase. And you're going to increase all around. So you're going to have 2 single crochets in each stitch. Then to start off your next row, you're going to have an increase and 1 single crochet. So you're going to have the increase of 2 single crochet in a stitch and 1 single crochet alone. So an increase and 1 single crochet. After you're done with the row of an increase and 1 single crochet, you're going to start with the next row with an increase and 2 single crochets. So an increase of 2 single crochets in 1 stitch and a single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And so you're going to repeat that all around. After you're done with the row of an increase and 2 single crochet, you're going to start off the next row with an increase and 3 single crochets. So an increase of 2 single crochet in a stitch, and in each of the next 3 stitches, you're going to have 1 single crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. After you're done with the row of an increase and 3 single crochet, you're going to start with the next row with an increase and 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After you're done with a row of an increase and 4 single crochet, you're now going to single crochet all around for a number of rows until the pink snout portion. So I'll meet you back until then. After you have 8 rows, it's time to change the color into pink to start to form the snout. So you're going to make a slip knot. And you're going to pull over in the next stitch and yarn over with the new color and pull over. So you're now going to form a couple of rows of single crochet before we're going to start decreasing from the snout. After you made 2 rows of single crochet in pink, you're now going to start a decrease row. So you're first going to decrease, so skip a stitch, single crochet, so decrease and 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to repeat that pattern all around. After you got to the end of the row, you're now going to start off the next row of a decrease and 3 single crochets. One, 2, and 3. So after a row of a decrease and 3 single crochet, you're going to start off the next row with a decrease, and 2 single crochets. Skip a stitch, and 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. After you're done with a row of a decrease and 2 single crochet, you're now going to move on to the color white to start onto a body. So we're going to make a slip knot in a new color, which is white, and chain 1. Then you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch and to pull the white yarn out. Then yarn over with the color white and pull through. And that's your color change. Then you're going to single crochet again into that same stitch. And that's an increase. Then you're going to continue on doing an increase and 1 single crochet all around. After you're done with a row of an increase and 1 single crochet, you're simply going to single crochet a number of rows to build up the body. After you're done with 2 rows of single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of an increase and 2 single crochet. So an increase of 2 single crochet in a stitch and a single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. After you're done with a row of an increase and 2 single crochet, you're now going to build up the rows by single crocheting all around. After you're done with 12 rows of single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of a decrease and 4 single crochet. So you're going to skip a stitch and work a decrease and 4 single crochet. After you're done with a row of a decrease and 4 single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of a decrease and 3 single crochet. After you're done with a decrease and 3 single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of a decrease and 2 single crochet. This knot is from what I've cut before, it's not included in the yarn itself. So a decrease, skip a stitch, and have 2 single crochets in each of the next 2 stitches. After you're done with a row of a decrease and 2 single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of a decrease and 1 single crochet. After you're done with a row of a decrease and 1 single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of decreases only. After you're done with decreases all around, you're going to end off with a slip stitch and a slip stitch. Then you're going to cut the yarn and you're going to pull it through. Then you're going to ladder stitch the rest of it up with a yarn needle. After you tie this off, now you're going to move on to the rest of the parts. To make the arms, you're first going to start off with a circle. Either it be in the chain loop circle way or the magic circle way. Then after your magic circle, you're going to move on to the next row of an increase all around. So an increase is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. After a row of increase, you're now going to move on to 2 rows of single crochet. After 2 rows of single crochet, you're now going to move on to the row of a decrease and 2 single crochet. So skip a stitch and work a decrease and 2 single crochets. After you're done with 2 rows of single crochet, you're now going to move on to 6 rows of single crochet in white. After you're done with 6 rows of single crochet, you're going to do a slip stitch and leave a yarn tail to sew it onto the body and to stuff it with cotton. And then you're going to make another for it to have 2, for the strawberry cow to have 2 arms. To make the legs of the cow, you're going to start off with a circle, either it be the magic circle or the chain loop circle. And you're going to start off the circle with 6 single crochet. And then you're going to start off the next row with increases all around. So 2 single crochet per stitch. After an increase all around, you're going to start off the next row with increase and 3 single crochet. And a single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. After a row of increase and 3 single crochet, you're now going to move on to 2 rows of single crochet. After 2 rows of single crochet, you're now going to move on to the next row of decrease and 2 single crochet. So you're going to skip a stitch and work a decrease then a single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. After you're done with your decrease row and you change into the color white, you're going to work 6 rows of single crochet in white. After you're done with 6 rows of single crochet, you're also going to do a slip stitch before cutting the yarn, while also leaving a tail to sew it onto the body later. Then you're going to make another leg to fit. Then you're going to make another leg for the body. To make the horns on the head, you're going to start off with a magic circle or a chain loop circle. I chose the chain loop circle as always. And you're going to have 6 single crochets for the circle. Before you pull the circle tight, you're going to single crochet into the first single crochet. Then pull it tight. Then you're going to single crochet all around. So I have 1 single crochet here and single crochet onto the next. After you're done with the row of single crochet, you're now going to start off your next row with an increase and a single crochet. So you're going to start off with an increase of 2 single crochet in a stitch and 1 single crochet. After you're done with the row of an increase and a single crochet, you're now going to have 2 rows of single crochet. After you have 2 rows of single crochet, you're now going to do a slip stitch and cut the yarn tail while leaving some to sew it on to the head. Then you're going to pull through. And now you're going to make another to fit onto the other side for the cow. To make the ears for the cow head, you're going to start off with a slip knot. Then you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to single crochet all around, all across. Starting off with the second chain from the hook, going to yarn over and pull through. And you're going to repeat the same all across the chain. After you reach the end of the chain, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And going to single crochet into the next stitch. And repeat across. Again, chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet across. Then you're done with one ear. So you're going to leave a yarn tail as well. And pull yarn tail through. Then you're going to make another ear to have 2 ears for the cow. To make the patches on the body of the strawberry cow, you're going to start off with a circle with 6 single crochets on the inside. Then you're going to connect the first stitch together before pulling on the yarn tail to close up the circle. After you close up the circle, you're going to add a single crochet into the first stitch to make it an increase. Then you're going to increase all around. After you're done with the increased row, you're going to start off with the unorderly pattern. While you can easily make up the patterns yourself, including half double crochets, and single crochet, this is how I chose to make my pattern. So first you're going to start off with 3 double crochets. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through with 3 loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you're going to have 3 double crochets in your first stitch alone. And in your second stitch, you're going to have 1 half double crochet. After your first stitch of 3 double crochets, the next one with a half double, you're going to have a single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. Then in the next stitch, you're going to have 3 half double crochets in 1 stitch. So here you're going to yarn over, pull through all 3. So you should have 3 half doubles in that 1 stitch. And after that, you're going to have 1 single crochet. And in the next stitch, you're going to have 3 double crochets. So yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So you're going to have 1, 2, and 3. So after your stitch of 3 double crochets, you're going to have 2 double crochets. 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2 in each of the next 2 stitches. So after you're done with the 2 single crochets, you're going to end it off with a slip stitch and leave a long yarn tail to sew it onto the body of the cow. Then you could choose to make however amount of patches that you like to fit onto the cow. I made 3 patches in total.